morning, guys. Last session we discussed about the arrays. Okay, array meaning these are non-primitive data types. Okay, non-primitive data types. Non-primitive data types. Okay, in the last session we had done the session with arrays. Okay, array is the container which is used to store the group of elements. Okay, in the arrays we done the discussion with the single dimensional array and I would say multi-dimensional array, right? So these all we will done a discussion in the last session. Okay, single dimensional array and then multi-dimensional array. Okay, after this we have the concept that is the strings. That is the strings. Okay, what does it mean by string? And is there what is the need of string in Java? So we'll try to discuss today itself. Okay, in the primitive data type, we have one group that is the character, right? Character. Meaning if you want to store the single character, you can mention data type as caret, and then you can mention variable name, and then you need to store the single character, right? So the same place should I store like this? No. If I store like this is invalid. Okay, is it visible for everyone? So character is the data type and S is the variable. Whenever you mention the primitive data type, it can store only single character. Single character. If I want to store the multiple characters, so only the single character. I am able to store only the single character. But in case of single character, if I want to store the multiple characters, if I store like this, is it valid? Invalid. Why? You are mentioning the primitive data type which can hold only single character. If you want to try to store the multiple characters, then that is invalid. Okay. So it is not possible with the primitive data types. So that's why uh, they has introduced one topic that is the strings. That is the strings. Okay. So strings which is used to store the group of characters. Strings which is used to store the group of characters. Store the group of characters. Group of characters. Strings which are used to store the group of strings is also strings is the reference data type. Okay. Strings are reference data type. Reference data types. Okay, which is used to store the group of characters. Are you guys clear with my point? Normally you can store only single character. You can store single character. If you want to store the multiple character, then we should go with reference data type. Reference data type which is strings. Okay, strings, the main purpose of strings is which is used to store the group of characters. Which is used to store the group of characters. Okay, the strings is the predefined class and which is available in java.lang package, which is available in java.lang package, java.lang package, java.lang package. Okay, java SE8 documents API. Okay, these all are the packages, right? Java.beans, java.io, java.lang, and java.lang annotations, java.in, invoke. Okay, if I open java.lang, we have the predefined interfaces and classes. Okay, if I scroll down, if you observe string is what does it mean by string? String is the predefined class. Are you guys clear with my point? These all are the predefined packages. So what does it mean by package? Package will contain group of classes. Okay, when I open the java.lang package, so there will be, we have interfaces and classes. Okay, if I go under the class section, these all are the predefined classes. Class loader, where the class loader is in somewhere. In the JVM architecture, the first component is the class loader. Class loader is the predefined class actually. Okay, predefined class. And then the next thing is, these all are integer, long, math, number, object, package. These all are predefined classes only. Okay, in the similarly, we have the string class also. If I open the string class, if I open the string class, so string class, what is the parent class for the string class? Object. So string is the one class, and object, I would say, for string class, parent class is the object. For string class, our parent class is the object. Okay. Okay. Next, so which is available in Java.tag package. So we seen in like the string class as well. Now we need to here, strings are strings are immutable. Immutable. What does it mean by immutable? We cannot change the value. We cannot change the value. We cannot change the value. Once you created the string, we cannot change the value. We cannot change the value. For example, the data type is, I would say, I will mention string s1 equal to, if I mention some data, if I store like this, okay, if I store like this is immutable. If I want to change the, if I want to manipulate this one, I cannot directly manipulate. I cannot directly manipulate. So that's why strings are the immutable. We cannot change the value. We cannot change the value, or we cannot modify the value. We cannot modify the value. For example, here I will show you one example. For example, you want to transfer the money from one person to another person. We are doing the phone pay from number, from number 70, any number. Okay, any number you can take. In my case, I'm taking some random number. This is the one number, and second one is, I would say, phone pay to, and we need to transfer the amount, other, this person I am saying, uh, Krishna, and this person can assume Madhu. Okay, I want to transfer the money, and the phone pay number, and here we have the one method, that is the transfer method. Transfer is the method. So what the transfer method will do, for example, this person want to send the 5k amount, right? So whenever the person click on the send button, so internally the transfer will execute, and it will debit the 5,000 amount from this account, and it will transfer amount to this number, to this number. So everything will be in the form of string only, format of string, meaning everybody using like WhatsApp, right? WhatsApp, and WhatsApp messages, we are using these social media platforms, right? So for example, you are sending the message hi, and the message will go to the I would say second person in the form of string only. Whatever the communication we are doing on the WhatsApp, so everything will be in the string format only. So there also you are giving the numbers. Numbers also it will be treated as string only. You are sending the numbers, you are sending the I would say decimals, characters, anything, special characters, anything, it will be treated as strings only. Okay, so string is a very major role. So strings are immutable. We cannot change the value. We cannot change the value. Okay. Next thing is next thing is string has two siblings. String has two siblings. String has two siblings. I can say siblings. One is the string buffer, and second one is the string builder. One is the string buffer. Second one is the string builder. String buffer and string builder. String builder. Are you guys clear with my point? String as the string is the class, right? String is the class which is having two siblings. One is the string buffer, second one is the string builder. Why they has introduced these two topics? Because if you want to change the data, you can change with the help of string buffer and string builder. String buffer and the string builder, they will provide some methods. With the help of those methods, you can perform operations on the data. In the string buffer is the class, string builder is the class. So these classes, they will provide some predefined methods. With the help of those methods, you can perform the operations on the data. For operations meaning, we can manipulation, we can do the manipulation, we can do the directly cannot do the manipulation on the data, but with the help of string buffer and string builder, we can do the manipulations on the data. You can do the manipulations on the data. Are you guys clear with my point? Whenever you want to manipulate the data, in the time you should go approach with string buffer. You should go approach with string buffer. So here string buffer, which is mutable. Mutable meaning we can change the values. Okay, we can change the values. Then in the interview perspective, they will ask what is the difference between the string buffer and string builder. So this one is the thread safe. So if I open the string buffer, so string buffer and string buffer and string builder, which is also available in the same package only, java.lang package. And I would say string buffer. If I open the string buffer, if you read this line, the first line, a thread safe mutable sequence of characters. A string buffer like a string but can be modified at any point in time. It contains some particular sequence of character, but length and content of sequence can be changed through the certain methods. Certain methods. We can call the predefined methods, and using those methods, you can manipulate the data. You can manipulate the sequence of characters. Okay, string is which can store the sequence of characters only. Okay, this is the thread safe. Thread safe, we can say synchronized. Thread safe meaning only at a time one person can only access. Thread safe, this one is the thread safe. Thread safe. And we can say synchronize. Synchronize meaning only one person can able to access at a time. One person can access at a time. Okay. Next, a string buffer meaning this is also mutable. This is also mutable. And here also we can change the values. We can change the values. We can change the values. And this is non-thread safe. Non-thread safe. And non-synchronize. So here multiple persons can access at a time. Multiple persons access at a time. So this is the major difference, right? What does it mean by string? And what does it mean by string buffer, and what does it mean by string builder, right? So the next thing is here we need to aware how many ways you can create the string. how many ways how many ways we can create a string. can create the string in three ways basically. One is lateral approach. One is lateral approach. Lateral approach meaning normal approach. Normally, how will you create the string, right? So we will mention the variable data type. The data type is the string, and s1 equal to, you can mention any data. So now we can see here, this is the group of characters, right? This group of characters we are storing in reference variable, a reference variable, and this reference variable data type is the s1. And here you can remember, so strings, the JVM will be treated as a special case in Java. Special case in Java. JVM will treated as a special case in Java. So that's why the JVM, it will allocate a special memory for the strings. That special memory is SCP. SCP meaning string constant pool area. String constant pool area. String constant pool area. Are you guys clear with my point? JVM, it will treated as a special person, special case in the Java. That's why the JVM, whenever you have created the string, the JVM, it will treated as a special. It will give the special space to the strings, special space to the strings. For example, in your home, you are doing some function. Some VI person is want to attend to your function. Okay, then how will you treat to that person? So you can provide a special room for him, and you can everything you will be provide special. In the same way, in the JVM also, it will be treated as a special person, and it will allocate separate memory, that is SCP. SCP meaning string constant pool area, which is available in heap memory only. Okay, I will show you what will happen internally. Then you get the clarity. I will open MS Paint. Maze properties, and then creating string. For example, if you create the string like this, our data type is string s1 equal to group of characters. What will happen internally? Normally, whenever you create the object, that object will be stored in the heap memory. Heap memory. So this is also it will be also stored in the heap memory only. But the JVM, it will treat it as a special case in Java, and that's why it will be stored. The strings will be stored in the constant pool area. Constant pool area. This is the heap memory. Can assume this is the heap memory, right? This is the heap memory. This one is the heap memory. Heap memory. And whenever you created the string, then immediately the JVM will allocate special memory to the string. Now this string will be stored here. The string will be stored here. The string name, I would say the string Sarja. Okay, it will be stored here, and this memory name is constant pool area. This memory name is SCP. SCP meaning string constant pool area. String constant Pool area. Pool area. Are you guys clear with my point? This is the whole heap memory, right? Whenever you create the string, then JVM it will be treated as a special case and it will allocate a special memory to the string. It will allocate a special memory to the string. So for this, we have the PDF as well. So we'll go through understand with the PDF. Okay. So all of you read the first line. String is an object that represents sequence of characters. Okay, if you observe here, Hello is the group of characters, Hare Krishna is the group of characters, right? Okay, what about second line? Please all of you in Java. It is available in java.lang. Okay, third line. What does it mean? Immutable. Fixed values. Fixed values. You cannot change the values, right? Next. Hmm. Next thing is how to create string object in Java. Hmm. To handle string data in Java, we need an object of string class. Basically, there are three ways to create the string object in Java. One is the literal approach. Second one is the by using new keyword. Third one is the converting character arrays into the strings. This is the three ways to create the strings, right? Now we are discussing about the string literal. So in the string literal, if you observe here, this is the string literal. String is the data type and str is the reference variable type. And hello, if you observe this diagram, this is visible for everyone. The entire box is the heap memory. The entire box is the heap memory. This hello is the string which will be stored in the uh, form of object where the object got stored as a CP. We have the constant pool area. If you observe here this diagram, if I scroll up, if you see here, this is box is heap memory, right? Whenever you are mentioning the hello or anything, so that will be stored in the string constant pool area. That will be stored in the string constant pool area. So JVM it will be treated string as a special case. So that's why JVM will allocate special memory to the strings. So where the strings in the interior perspective where the strings will be stored, strings will be stored in the constant string constant pool area which is available in the heap memory. Okay. Mm. The next point, this is the string, right? Now what I am doing, you can observe. I am taking string and I would say here taking I am S2 reference variable and the same data I am storing here, meaning same string, such and same string. I would say this is the same here. Reference variables is the different. S1 is the one reference variable and S2 is the reference. S2 is the second reference variable. Here the reference variables are different, but the strings are same. Strings are same. So at the time, how the JVM will treat the strings, these strings. At the time, how the JVM will treat it as. So this is the string, right? Such is the string. Such is the string. String is sequence of characters, group of characters. So already the JVM has created JVM allocated memory for the string, right? So you are storing the same string with the reference number S2. In that case, how the JVM will treat these two strings is, so the first it will give memory for the first string, okay? And we are storing this string as a reference variable is S1. Again, if you are again you are trying to store the second string. In that case, how the JVM will treat, so it cannot create one more string. Why? Because already the same, the already whatever you want to store the string, it is already existing in our scp, constant pool area. So if it is in existing position, so it cannot create the one more string, and it will refer the new reference variable. It will refer the reference point. So this is the point you should remember here. Are you guys clear with my point? This is the string, right? And this is also string. So whenever you created the new string, then at the time only the JVM will allocate the memory. The JVM will allocate the memory. In this case, you are trying to store the same strings, but the reference variables is the different. At the time, the JVM will allocate memory for the string, and it will different. It will refer to variables. It will refer to variables. So if I show the diagram, if you see here, all of you read this line. Whenever we create the string literal in Java, JVM check the check constant full area first. If the string already existing in the string constant pool, no string object will be created in the string constant pool area by the JVM. Are you guys clear with the point? Which is already exist, the JVM will not create any string. If it is not existing in the string constant pool area, then at that case only it will create. At that case only it will create. Okay. Next point you can read. JVM uses the same string object by pointing the reference to it to save the memory. But string does not existing in the pool area. JVM will create the new object and place it in pool. This is clear. If the string, if you see the example here, string s1 and hello, and string s2, s2 also holding the string is the hello. So initially it will, the JVM will allocate the memory for okay. Initially the JVM already created object for this string, right? Whenever you are storing the s2, whenever you are storing the second object, so second object which is already existing in the scp, then JVM will not create any memory, will not allocate any memory, and it will use the same string, and it will reference two variables, two reference variables. Got it right? The JVM uses the same string object by pointing a references to it, save the memory, but string does not exist in the string pool. The JVM will create new string object and place it in the pool. Are you guys clear with my point? So if it is exist, it will not create. If it is not exist, it will create. So that is the thing you need to understand. If it is exist and again you want to try to store the same value, then it will be give the reference points. If it is not existing in the pool area, then it will create new string. It will create new string. Okay. This is the literal approach. Okay. And what will second one is the new approach, new keyword approach, okay. Already you guys aware, like new is the operator. Whenever you mention the new, then the object got created inside the heap memory. Object got created inside the heap memory. Now you can observe here, string is the data type, s is the reference variable name, and new string. What will happen here in this case? So this hello will be stored here, scp, and whenever you are creating the object, that object will be stored in the heap memory, and this reference point is the s1. Okay, this reference point is the s1. Whenever you are calling the s1, then this object will be called and this data will be come. So this is the process internally, it will happen like this. So whenever we will create the object of string class using new operator, JVM will create new objects. First it will create object in the heap area, and string hello into the object. Okay, this is clear guys. So I'll show you. So this is the second approach. Second approach. Second way to create the string by using the new keyword. Normally, normally new is the operator. With the help of new operator, you can create the objects, right? You can create the object. So now I am mentioning, in my case, I am mentioning S1, anything, you can take any variable name. This data type is the string, and new string, and here I am mentioning hello, right? So what will happen internally whenever you mention the new, so the object got created inside the heap memory. This is the heap memory, and whenever you mentioning the new, then the object got created inside the heap memory. So hello, okay, this is the object, right? This is the object, and this will be stored in the constant pool area. This will be stored in the constant pool area. Then that I will show you like this. This will be stored in the constant pool area. This is SCP. This is SCP, constant pool area, and this hello will be stored. This hello will be stored here, string constant pool area, and this object it hold this data. Are you guys clear with my point? This is the object, and it can hold this data, and this reference we cannot directly use this anywhere. So that's why this object will store one reference variable. This reference data type is the string. This is the str. Okay. The same point here also they are saying, whenever we create whenever we will create an object of string class using new operator, JVM will create two objects. First, it will create an object in the heap area and store string hello. You got it? So first it will create object in string. First it will create object in heap memory. This is the heap memory. This is the heap memory, and it can hold. It can store the hello string. It can store the hello string. So hello string which is present in inside the heap memory in constant pool area. This is the special memory. This is the special memory JVM allocated for the strings. JVM will allocate it for the strings. Are you guys clear with my point? After storing the data into memory, JVM will point a reference variable to that object in the heap memory. Allocating memory for string object is showing below. If you see here, this is the hello. Hello will be stored in the heap memory, and this is the object. This object hold the this data. Okay, and this is the reference variable. Whenever you are trying to use this s1 reference variable, then you can get the this data. You can get the this data. Okay. Third way, normally we will for example we will create the arrays, right? So arrays is a container. We can store the group of we can store the group of elements. Okay, group of elements. If you see here, this is the character array. So array data type is the char, and this is the variable name, and this is the this is the I would say single dimensional. We can represent single dimension with the help of single square braces, right? This array is holding the data group of elements like J, A, V, A, group of characters. Okay, group of characters, and if you see, now create a string object by passing array name to the string constructor like this. So the same, but how the previous case, the same here. String is the data type, S is the reference variable name, new string, and we are passing as a input array. Array is holding the group of characters, right? We are passing as a input to the string constructor, and then we are converting into the string. Now if you see, now string object, this is the string object, right? String object containing the Java, it means all characters of array are copied into the string, are copied into the string. Whenever, which is holding, this is the variable, right? Which is holding the Java group of sequence of characters. Whenever you are passing this variable to the string, then what will happen? All the characters should be copied from all the I would say characters copied into the string. So next thing is, hmm, if you don't want to if you don't want all characters of the array into the string, then you can also mention which character you need, like this. For example, in the array everything it will be stored in the form of index positions, right? So the beauty of array is only it can store the values based on the index position, can retrieve the values based on the index positions. So if you want to store the the characters, whatever the characters you need, you can mention index positions, and based on the index positions you can store the values. You can store the values which is stored in the index position 0, and which is stored in the index position 1 2 3, right? So here I am mentioning 1 3 meaning 1 3 a. So only two characters I can store in the string. So this is also you can do like this, right? So next thing is in the strings concept. Okay, string manipulations. String manipulations meaning, normally, for example, this is the string, right? So directly I cannot change, I cannot modify. So this is the immutable. I cannot modify, I cannot manipulate the data. We can manipulate the data with the help of predefined methods. So that is called string manipulations. String manipulations. String manipulations. So we can manipulate the string with the help of predefined methods. With the help of predefined methods. Those all are we have the predefined methods like length method, concat method. Okay, we'll try to understand one by one. So first one we have the method, that is the length method, right? So length method which is used to find out the how many characters are present in the string. How many characters are present in the string? Okay. String method, length method is the number of characters that a given string contains. String has a length method that gives the number of characters in a string. That gives a number of characters in string. Okay, I will show you. Try to demo.java. Okay, so I'm removing these things. Scope of class, scope of main method, right? I am taking here string. We can take anything str equal to, we can take in my case I am taking the search or anything. Okay, search, if I take the search, so this is the string. String is nothing but group of sequence of characters. Okay, now I want to know how many characters are present in this string. So normally if I count 3 and 5, we have the 5 strings, 5 characters. Okay, we can method also, we will use the method also. With the help of method also we can find out the how many characters are available in the string, right? So the method, we can say length method. Length method which is used to find out how many characters are. string. Here you can simple mention system.out.println, system.out.println. Directly you can str.length method, str.length method, demo class. Okay, so where the file is available, you can go there, open cmd. Okay, here you can java c demo.java, and the file successfully compiled. Demo, I would say we are getting the file, right? So if I manipulate here anything with some data, okay, I'm saving this file. I don't know how many characters are available, so I'm using the method, I'm compiling, and I'm executing. So we are getting the how many characters are present in the string. Okay, this is the one method, length method, which is used to store the which is used to find out the how many characters are present inside the string. Okay, the second method we have the concatenation method, and which is used to concatenating the two or more operators, two or more strings. Okay, if you want to join the two strings, if you see here, str1 is the one string, str2 is the one string. If you want to concatenate, if you want to join two strings, then you can use the concatenate method. You can use the concatenate method. Okay, I will show you with example. Concat. Concat is the method which is used to join two strings. Okay, so here I am showing you. Such is the one string. Here I am mentioning str1, and the same string I am copying. I am mentioning str2. Okay, here I am mentioning other string like okay, I am saving this one, and now the same thing I am doing str3 also. In the str3, what I am doing, I am doing the concatenation. I am doing the concatenation. So I will write normally str1 dot concatenate. Concat, here you can mention str2, and then semicolon, and here this one we can store in some reference variable. Okay, that is str3, and this is the variable, right? This variable data type is the string. This variable data type is the string. Okay, now we need to call str3. We need to call str3. So we can call with the system.out.println, and here you can mention str3. You can mention str3, right? Control S, and then you can come here and you can compile the I would say you can compile the file and you can execute the file. Now we are doing the concatenation. Concatenation is the method which is used to join two strings. Okay. Next method is a char array method. Third method, character method, which is used to convert all characters of string into char array. Char array. This is the string. This is having group of characters, sequence of characters. Okay, this sequence of characters we are storing in the form of character char array, meaning we are storing this one in the format of array. Are you guys clear with my point? So sequence of meaning it will be stored like this. Array meaning s comma u comma r comma s g comma and e, like that it will be stored in the form of char array. Okay. So the method is toChar array method. The method name is toChar array. So toChar array and this is the variable name. Uh, Char array is the variable name and this is the data type. Char is the data type. Okay. So I will show you. So this is the string, right? str. Now internally everything will be stored in the like this only. Okay, group or sequence of characters it will be stored. If I want to convert like this, if I want to convert like this, meaning if I want to convert like this s comma, okay, u comma, r comma, j comma, e. If I want to convert like this, then we have the one method, that is the toChar array method. ToChar array method. Okay, so the same thing here I'm doing. I would say str dot toChar array, toChar array method. Okay, this one I am storing in some reference variable, char array, and this data type is, we need to mention single type and I would say single dimensional arrays symbol with the help of two square braces, and you can mention char. You can mention char. This is got it right. toChar array and str dot toChar array, and we are storing in some reference variable name, and then okay. So next method is arrays is the predefined class actually, so which is available in java.utils package. Okay, so I will show you. So arrays is also predefined class which is available in java.utils package. Mm, we have the document, right? Mm, simply you can come here, document. Okay, in the document we can go your java.utils package. Java.utils package, right? If you open that one, this is the interfaces. Scroll up. If you see arrays is the class, or what? Arrays is the predefined class. If I open the arrays, so which is available in java.utils package. Okay, java.utils package. Okay, which contains arrays is the predefined class which contains various methods for manipulating the arrays, such as sorting, searching. So this can contains static factory that allow to arrays to viewed as the list. Basically, arrays have the some predefined methods. With the help of those methods, we can manipulate arrays like sorting. If you want to sort the array, we'll use the arrays concept. Arrays is the predefined. So these all are the methods, right? So binary search. If I scroll down, these all are the methods like short method, hmm, short method. These all are predefined methods. Okay. Okay. So that is the thing. We need to we can use the arrays is the predefined class. So if you want to use the predefined class, you mandatory need to import the import statement. Okay, util dot star also you can mention. If you know the class name, specific class name, you can mention with class name as well. We can mention with class name as well. Okay, so the same way here I am taking the system dot out dot println. system dot out dot println. Okay, here arrays. So I'm mentioning arrays. Okay, where the arrays is available, which is the predefined class which is available in java.lang package. So we need to import a java.lang package as well. If not, it will throw the error. So we can mention import statement which is available in java.util package util arrays. Okay, and then toString we need to mention this char array you can pass as a input to here char array and then semicolon. Got it right? Which is coming from predefined, and toString is the method which is available in arrays class only. So I'm calling with the help of class name. If I am calling the with the help of class name, that is the static method. That is the static method. So basically, we will be having two types of methods. One is the instance method. Second one is the static method. Whenever you are calling with the help of class name, that is the static method, right? So I will show you in in this document java.utils package. These all are, if I click on the static methods, these all are static methods. ToString C C C C C C C F F F F F short ToString ToString, right? So if you pass, it will return string representative of contains specified array. Okay, so I will compile and then we will execute. So not concatenate. We'll remove this one, save the file, and then we can come here, compile java c demo.java. Got it? What is happening here internally? This is the group of characters, right? Here we are converting the group of characters into the array format. Okay, this array format again we are converting into the object format. So object format, here again we are converting into the format of object format. Here we are converting s comma u comma r comma g comma e, this format. Okay, this is the process happens internally. Group of sequence of characters we are converting char we are converting array. Okay, and then again we are converting into the object, string object. Okay, we are passing as input as array. Okay, this is the method to char array method. After fourth method is character method. So the method, this method which is used to retrieve the single characters from the given string. Okay, this is the string, right, which is having the characters 5 surg. Okay, if you want to retrieve the single characters, we can use the caret method. So which is also, the characters will be stored based on the index positions only. It will be stored in the index position 0, it will be stored in the index position 1, it will be stored in the index position 2, like that. It will also store the based on the index positions only. If you want to retrieve the values based on the characters, you can retrieve, we have the one method, that is the caret method. Okay, so I will show you. For example, this is the character, right? The same thing. system.out.println. So str dot char position I want to 0 1 2. Okay, I want to 2. I want to retrieve the whatever the value I have stored, we have in the at the position number 2. So I can save the file, and then I can come to my uh, here, and then you can compile, and then you can execute. Now you are getting the R value. Are you guys clear with my point? Caret is the method which is used to retrieve the single character from a given string. Caret is the method which is used to retrieve the single character from a given string. Okay. So next method, compare to method. So compare to method which is used to, which will compare, comparison based on the alphabetical order. Okay. This method is used to compare between two strings. Compare two strings. The comparison is based on the alphabetical order. Okay. Now, if you see, string str1 is holding the value such, and string str is holding the value a. Meaning, what is the alphabetical order? S is holding the 90, and A is holding the value 1. So already in the like so A means 1, A means 1, B means 2, 3 means C, 4 means D. So this is the alphabetical order, right? So here also we can compare with alphabetical order. So str1 such is alphabetical order is 18. Such alphabetical order is 18, and here I am mentioning string str2, string str2. If I mention str2 equal to anything, if I mention else, and if I mention string str3 equal to str3 equal to str1 dot compare to, and here we can mention str2, and then here you can mention str3, here you can mention str3, right? Compare to this one, they are storing in some reference variable, right? We are returning the output as the int. Okay, we are doing the comparison. This is holding the value 19, this is this alphabetical order is 1. So comparison meaning 19 minus 1, meaning number we are returning as the integer. Okay, you can save the file, and you can go to your command prompt java cdemo.java, and then 18, we are getting the 18. So compare to operator which is used to compare the content. Okay, this is the one content, this is the data, and this is the data. So compare to is the method which is used to compare the data. Okay, compare the data. Next, contains method. Contains method which is used to determine whether the substring is a part of main string or not. Main string or not. If you see this program, uh, string string is the Hare Krishna is the string, and Hari is the substring. It will check this substring is present in the main string or not. Substring is present in the main string or not. So there, for that purpose, we have the method that is the contains method. Contains method which is used to substring which is present in the main string or not. Main string or not. Okay, I will show you this one. This one is not required. This is the main string, right? Search. I'm mentioning BML. BML. Okay. the str1 dot, I am mentioning contains method. Contains, here I am passing substring like bml, bml, okay, and then I am save, okay, and then I will come here and then compile the file and you can execute the file. Yes, which is present. So that's why it is returning the true. So I am mentioning Bangalore. So if I execute the file, then you will get the false. Why? Because which is not present in string, right? So we are getting a false value. Okay, and then that is the sixth method, and we have the seventh method. So seventh method, which is used to this method is used to perform search operation for a specific character or a substring on main string. There is one more method known as last index, which is also commonly used. So index of method which is used to search a first occurrence of the character. Okay, so this is the string, right? Hare Krishna is the string, and last index of characters meaning it will be at what index position it will be stored. Last index, last, which is used to search the last occurrence of the character. Index of a. So we'll try to see index of a meaning where this a will be stored, meaning at which position, index position 0, index position 1. So we can find out with the help of last index method, index of. Okay, so for example, is the PML level. So here you can mention index of, okay, here you can mention new character, right? New character, right? Okay, now we can compile the file, we can execute the file, which is stored in the one. So based on the characters, you can find out the index positions. Okay, you guys got it? This method, index of. Based on the character, you can find out the index positions. Okay, string to toString. String meaning which is present in the sequence of characters. Okay, this sequence of characters you can convert into the toString. ToString meaning object. So this one will show you str dot toString. Okay, Java C and str dot toString, right? We did some mistake here. Str dot can come here. Search. Normally, which is in double quotation, right? So we are converting this one into the string. So that is like in the real-time scenario, this method is very very important. For example, you might be having some numbers, special characters, everything. If you want to convert everything, you will convert into the two-string method, and that data will give to the like some content people like that. So two-string method is very very important, which is in double quotation. We are converting into the string format. Okay, the next methods, replace method.
replace method also, like if you see here, hello and world. If you want to replace hello world with any other word, you can replace with, we have the replace method. You can replace the word. You can replace the word. If you see this program, string str1 hello world, it is having two strings, two words, hello and world. And if you want to replace with world with some other word, then you can use the replace method. Then you can use the replace method. I will show you here. Uh, so here I am mentioning anything string replace, okay, equal to str1 dot replace, str1 dot replace is the method. Okay, here you can mention first whatever you want to change. For example, I want to change bml and comma, instead of bml I am mentioning, I would like to mention hsr level, right? So I am copy this one and then I will use the replace method. You can directly pass the same in here also, no issue. Okay, replace, and then you can save this one, and then you can come to here and you can compile. Suggest HSR. Previous case which is in BML. Now this case which is in HSR. Okay. So this is all the methods. In the string, these are the predefined methods. With the help of these methods, you can manipulate the data. We can manipulate the data. So this is the differences between string buffer and string builder. These are the differences. So I will share this the PDF view. I will share this PDF view and then we just go through it. I will share the assignments on it. Whatever the methods we have discussed, I will share the I will say assignment on it. We'll go through it, do the assignment.